Hey all, Cypher, and welcome back to another Dislyte video. So finally, the day has come. We're gonna be testing Fatum Sisters. I'm just gonna call her Sisters, right? Because I think Sisters are like better. Because you know it's a plural term. They're not like they're actually technically a single character, but you know the Fatum Sisters sounds a bit too long, right? So we're just gonna call them Sisters during the showcase. So during the time that I have built her, I've noticed that I do not have the exact team that I require for her to use her in PvP. So what I've done is for this time, I'm just gonna show her in PvE. So I think she is fantastic for Kronos. She's like average to mid for like APEP, like nothing really exceptional about her, but I think she's the one area where she shines is in Kronos. The rest of the stages like Cube Miracle, Sonic Miracle, I think she's really good in Tower as well. Particularly like in the Infinity and Spatial Tower, but I'll not be able to showcase that currently because I'm not like currently climbing Tower. I'll make a separate video, and you will probably see the sisters when I make the Tower video. So for now, let's just go and showcase her in the Ritual Miracle because I think this is where she is the best. So I'm gonna be using this team for Kronos 16. I think her speed lead by 35%. I think she has the highest speed lead for like a Ritual Miracle in the game currently. Like earlier it used to be like Sanders was like the average go-to, but now she has definitely replaced him. So I'll be using Sisters as a leader. I'll be using Brewster as my primary DPS. Actually secondary. Primary is going to be Sanders, you know, because he's just a god, quite literally. Yasuo because she is the best for Kronos and she's free to play as well. Obviously Ira to reduce the trade meter of the boss. So let's begin the battle. The one thing you will notice is that the runs are pretty slow, but I found that they're pretty consistent. Usually when I used to do my Kronos ones, they were not exactly 100% consistent. Like, you know, like once or twice the one might fail, the boss gets a turn because my Ira decides to not, you know, like basically there was this, so she does not decide to reduce the AP of the boss. But now, with the help of Sisters, you will see that actually I have double AP control for the boss. I think which is amazing. And I have her on Ocean set, so she is able to cycle pretty fast. Because one thing which is evident when I was testing her in different areas is that her skill cooldowns are very high. So I think if you want to like make her and like use her in PvP, either you need to be like really good like with your speed gear as like a turn 1 opener, or like you just need to be like slow and, you know, quite consistent with the Ocean build, because her skill cooldowns even in max, like currently I'm not using her on any legendary ability mons, so she is not at all like skilled up, and you can already see like her cooldowns are pretty long. That's why I'm using her on the Kronos first, because her skill 1 has AP down, so she has additional ways. Like her first skill is actually beneficial in Kronos because we just need to like reduce his AP. But overall, I think she is pretty average, and I think this is a good thing. Like, people are criticizing the developers for like releasing a very average hero, but guys, do you always want a broken hero? Like that's gonna make the game even more free to play friendly. So it's gonna be like more pay to win, which is just bad like in long term, right? And I think releasing a hero which is like average to like decent, I'm not gonna say she's average. I think she's above average definitely. Her skill sets. I think the Scream PvE mostly. I would be surprised if people like use her in PvP. But I mean, you know, people do use weird things in PvP. So you might just see a different like build for her, which is gonna shine. Okay, just finish it. Goddamn. Alright, that run took quite some time, and I think it should be 2 minutes, right? Around 2 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, that was 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I think my fastest is like 150. I mean, you know, 30 seconds here and there, it doesn't really matter as long as it's consistent, right? So we're just gonna do it like one more time to showcase that she is, you know, suitable for this content, and like people can actually test her So if you're stuck in Kronos, because I think many people are not that stuck in Kronos, because it's I think one of the easiest ones out of the three, right? I think Fafnir is definitely the toughest, and sadly, like she does not have multi hits, like except like on her A3, so she's not really gonna be like good for Fafnir. I even tried to test her, she was not good for Fafnir at all. Even Apep, like she struggled. Apep 16 was like a 1 in 3 chance of like clearing, so there was a like 33% win rate. Maybe my gear was bad, but my other team was performing pretty well, so I decided not to like really use her at all in APEP. So I think the best place which I found her to use in was definitely Kronos. I might even use her pretty well in what you must say, Tower, right? The rest of the PvE content, I don't think there needs to be a showcase for like Sonic Miracle, but for the sake of the video, I'll be showcasing for new players who are probably new to the game and they currently see the Fatum Sisters banner and they're like thinking if they should summon or not. I think for new players, this is a great progression champion, like no doubt. No doubt. You guys can just go ahead and like summon users SSMs, get her as soon as possible. She's a great, even like for players who do not have a TA, I think she's a great like turn 1 opener, right? For TA players, like for people like who are in the lower echelons of the PvP, like tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, I think she's still gonna work, right? Because she can be a pseudo cleaver. I think people have even like started building her like with full attack, like so she could go on turn 1, right? Because then I think she does decent damage. She's not exactly good. She's not good for damage, but she does decent damage. It's like kind of like Tia, right? Because Tia is not exactly good for damage, but if you build her like with the correct items, a lot of crit hate, a lot of crit damage, she does do like decent damage. And just like TA, she can also, I think she reminds me a lot of TA, except she's more suitable as a support, right? That's why I said in my first impressions that she sounded more like a support for tanks. Okay, this is a nice clip. Only one, dude. This is a scam. This is such a scam, guys. It's such a scam. Only one relic for like 12 energy. These guys need to improve the rates on that, man. Like, come on. Okay, I need to recharge this. It's pretty sad, but stamina is actually an issue. I'm noticing stamina is an issue, but like for active players, I think that's quite an issue. All right, let's see. I think this should be able to. All right, my Chloe's not geared at all. Holy shit. Let me just quickly grab a preset for her. I think this one works well. I think this is my boosters, but I think it works well. Let me just double check if I have the correct relics. By the way, guys, if you want to see how I build my my sisters, like the stats on her, I'll put it like at the end of the video. So if you're like just want to see the stats, just go towards the end. This is just gonna be a very casual showcase. Like, I'm not trying to say that you should use her because Dislyte, again, it's a great game. You can use multiple heroes, and she isn't exactly a free-to-play champion, right? I just managed to pull her. It's not a free-to-play champion, so I would not recommend people like new players to exactly use her like she's not like a must pull. But if you are planning to pull, if you like her design, she's not a bad option. That's all I'm trying to say, alright? So let's just see if she's able to do it. I think she should be. Let's see. Yeah, Lapip, let's go. Man, the APIP design, like, he looks so cool. I think out of all the bosses, I like APIP the most. I don't know why. I think Fafnir's design was pretty cool. Okay, they already did. What the hell? Apparently, McGrabiel decided to jerk off and not use her immunity. Let's see. Okay, she has some sustain. Sisters can sustain. All right, Sally. Finally. This is bad. McGrabiel can die. I think she is. Yeah, McGrabiel dies. This run is like. This run is pretty dead. Can my Chloe clutch it? Okay, Sanders. Alright, boy. Good doggy. Good doggy. Sanders. I think this is an easy dub, right? See, like, this is like, if you had any other, like, I think a Yesua would be much better because she would even provide, like, attack buffs. But then again, I'm just trying to showcase her value. So this is an option. This is not the perfect option, but this is just an option, right? Again, I think she is solid. But her main utility is gonna come in Kronos. That's what I feel. let's just go and do the Sonic Miracle, you know? Like, just do it, like, what the hell? Doesn't really matter. I already have a solid team here. Goddamn. Who should I, like, replace? Probably Yasuo. It's just gonna make my runs, like, slower. Actually, never mind. She has the speed lead, right? It's gonna work. Damn. God damn. She does not have the runes. See, guys, this is like the pain of being like have to constantly switch runes. Now I have to like put runes on not runes, sorry. I'm so used to calling them runes, relics. Alright. Let's see. I think I have a preset for Bruce as well. Back when like I was using him for Point Wars. Alright, let's see. It should be good. Good enough, right? Bro, don't tell me Gaius yet. Gaius always has runes. Like, Gaius is like one of the best espers in the game. I always have him ruined because I use him everywhere. Like, almost everywhere. Alright, let's see. Alright. I mean, this is not really nothing to commentate about. My team is just gonna... my team is gonna wreck these guys. I mean, if you... in the Sonic Miracle... these all Miracle stages, the Sonic Miracle stages, you should be like ASAP, like clearing all of them in stage 8, like your day 1 or like the first week itself, because they're that easy, guys. They're that easy. And I'm such a noob, man. I'm using Sisters on like the weak affinity. Man, I'm so bad this game. Holy shit. I'm using her on like, oh my god, she's weak against wind. Hey, I'm using Gaius also. I mean, but Gaius is Gaius, guys. Gaius is Gaius. If you guys missed on the Gaius banner, man, I'm so sad for you. Like, I'm so lucky I was able to pull 2 copies of him. Like, I consider myself very lucky. I think he is, like, till date, like, one of the best. Actually, 2 copies, guys. 2 copies. So in total 3. So I think I consider myself very lucky because he's, like, one of the best DPS heroes to ever be released in this game. Hey, do I have XP? Oh, yeah. I did not connect these. Alright. So where else? What is else left? Oh yeah, the relics, guys. The relics I'm using are not exactly special. Alright, so we're using Ocean Waves set, as I told you before, because this has like a 35% chance of reducing all her abilities by 1 turn, and I think she cycles pretty fast because of her AP down. And like with Ocean Wave set, because if you guys cannot see, her base cooldowns are pretty high, right? Her second skill is like on a 5-turn cooldown. Her third skill is like on a 6-turn cooldown, which is insane. So I think after being maxed, she is gonna be even better. But like, you know, you can say that like for any Esper, so I'm not gonna go into that. So these are her stats. I've tried to give her a little bit of attack, although she does not need it. Rest is like, you know, mostly speed. I've tried to maximize on speed. As you guys can see, HP bonus, accuracy. Actually, accuracy is pretty important. This is one thing which I forgot to tell you. If you're trying to run her on like Kronos and everything, that's why I'm using the 4th slot is for accuracy percentage. And I got decent rolls in defense and speed. Resistance doesn't really matter. Again, this was like a +1 roll, but then I like use my boosters. Resistance is decent, although, you know, she's not really does not need any defense. Master Growth set for extra HP. Survivability is important, guys. Do remember, I think this is like the best secondary set for her. But yeah, I think that's it. HP, accuracy, speed, and try to like maximize on speed, HP, accuracy as secondary substats. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a clarity now in mind if you like are very doubtful if you want to pull her or not. She's definitely not like a must want like a Gaius is. Like Gaius is like on a different league. Like Espers like Gaius, like Espers like I think Ophelia is also pretty strong. Like Ashley was pretty strong. Clara was pretty strong, right? So she's not like up to that level, but she's definitely a solid champion, right? She's above average for sure. She's not exactly trash, like people think they're trash, but this hero is not trash, guys. So if you, that's up to you if you like your design. Me personally, I like the design. All right, I like this design. Like this is so cool. All right, this is like a unique design, like a unique concept for me. I've never seen like a triple sisters in any game before, in like a 3-in-1 character. So I think that's what enticed me to pull for her. So that's it for the review. Hope you guys have a great day ahead. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, meet you in the next video. Peace out.